We will begin our drawing lesson with the flying saucer with Melissa. You ready? Awesome. Okay. Yes, indeed. We start with the guide dots. Nicely done. Okay. Now, one thing that you can do that I cannot do, you can turn your paper over to draw the top and bottom of the ovals. I cannot turn the paper, the board over here. So you can start with a smile. Remember to keep your wrist stiff when you're doing this. Don't let your wrist go all floppity on you. And then turn the paper over. Instead of trying to draw up and above, turn it over and do the same smile that you did. The reason that that works better is that you move your hand essentially the same way both times, and you'll get a smoother looking oval. All right, now once you have that oval that you want to start with, you're going to draw another oval around the oval. Or you can draw an oval inside the oval. The important thing is to draw two ovals that are concentric. Concentric. Con is in, Mr. Dawson is telling you another lie. Centric is in the center. No, that means with center. They both share the same center. Concentric. Good. All right. Even my fingers are getting fatter.
That's an eye.
It's an eye in the sky. Okay, now, let's come down here and draw kind of a cereal bowl shape. Give it a big smile underneath. Big smile. Now, once again, I have to step away from the board before I can see what it really looks like. It's just a occupational hazard, I'm afraid. There we go. Nice big old bowl. And there is, in fact, a clear canopy. Transparent polymer of some space-age design that keeps the atmosphere inside this flying saucer. We will assume that this creature uses laughing gas for an atmosphere. Flies all over the universe. Wherever he goes, not very welcome. Where's the sugar? Now we're going to need some landing gear, otherwise we will not be able to land. We'll give ourselves a couple of guidelines to show where the landing gear is going to go. Where'd the gear go? The gear go there. So it's sort of rounded cones here. We're getting away from the really basic shapes now into things that are more complex, more realistic, more like what you find out there in the universe. Isn't that cool, the way Mark Kistler kind of keeps sneaking in more elaborate drawing? Everyone's just as easy as the one you just did. You just accidentally become a better artist. And you do it by having fun. Why draw if you're not going to have fun? So you can get a bunch of adult-oriented drawing books And they say, here, draw these cones, draw 50 cones, keep drawing cones. And you draw the cones for a while. It's so much more fun to draw the stuff that we're drawing here. And don't forget the third leg off in the back. So we got 3 legs for landing. Is that more or less sturdy? Remember we talked about this before. Is it better to have 4 legs or 3 legs if you want it to sit still? 3 legs is better because they can all touch the ground at the same time. 4 legs, one of them is usually just slightly up and it'll teeter. Teeter, teeter, teeter. We don't like it, the teeters. All right. Coming out the back here is the engine. Once again, it's kind of a cone, but it's got a lip around it. Now, he powers his with Cheerios. You can power it with anything you like. I'm going to power mine with pickles, pickle power. Dill pickles, gherkins, bread and butter pickles. And of course, if you want your spaceship to look realistic, you're going to shade it, aren't you? Of course, Mr. Dawson. Yes, Mr. Dawson, we agree with you. Good. So let's add some shading to shade the bowl-shaped cockpit here. Again, I have to use hash marks to shade because I'm drawing with ink. But you brilliant children, you can use the side of your pencil to create a smooth gray gradient. And that's what you ought to do. Do as you ought, not as you're taught. And never get caught. Who is going to fly your spaceship? Well, that's up to you. You can draw yourself flying your spaceship. You can draw Melissa like he did.
Why?
Eh?
Why?
Draw an alien.
Mr. Dawson, I'm drawing the aliens from Mars Attacks.
You're drawing the alien from what?
Mars Attacks.
From Mars Attacks. Really? You've seen that film, have you?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, Mars Attacks? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's quite the film there.
Yeah, it's a pretty good.
You saw it on TV, not on DVD, right?
I saw it on the
Oh. That's a pretty gruesome film. I saw that film in the theater before you guys were born. You make me feel old. You make me feel so old.
Mars Attacks
It's too scary for me.
is too scary for me.
No! He's using all the pickle power he can hack to get away from there. You know it. All right. Everybody wave goodbye to Mr. Martian Attack. Wait. Wait for what? Oh, I just have to see it one more time. Oh, Mr. Dawson. Oh, what a picture you've drawn. Oh, what a delight to the eye. You got an example of it right there on your screen. And of course, you can always revisit any of my drawings, most of them somewhat, at www.youtube.com/epistomulas. You know what? I'm purposely not drawing the same drawings in all the classes, so if you want to see the whole drawing lesson, you have to go up and watch it on video. Sneaky.